Welcome back to NetRush Report, where rivalries, comebacks, and emotional moments turn tennis into something much bigger than just a game. Let's dive into Jannik Sinner's priceless reaction to Alexander Zverev's controversial court speed accusations and what it really means behind the scenes. The 2025 Shanghai Masters has already given fans a flood of drama, but this moment between Jannik Sinner and Alexander Zverev might just top the list. After his second-round win over Valentin Royer, Zverev made a bold statement. The German said that in recent seasons, tournament directors have been making all court speed similar, supposedly to favor players like Sinner and Alcaraz. His exact words implied that surfaces across the ATP Tour, whether hard, clay, or indoor, are being standardized to give an edge to younger, aggressive baseliners. And that didn't sit well with a lot of people. Zverev's comments spread like wildfire online. Fans immediately split, some agreeing that the ATP is trending toward uniform conditions, others accusing Zverev of bitterness. After all, both Sinner and Alcaraz have dominated across surfaces in the last year, winning multiple titles, while Zverev has struggled in key moments. But here's where it got interesting. A few hours later, Sinner finished his own match, a solid win over Daniel Altmaier. Then, during the post-match interview, a reporter told him what Zverev had said. The camera caught the moment. Sinner looked stunned. His eyes widened slightly. He blinked, then asked the interviewer, "Can you repeat that?" For a few seconds, he looked completely dumbfounded. And when he finally replied, he did so with calm but unmistakable firmness. Sinner said, quote, "Carlos and I try to adapt ourselves. We're not responsible for the court speeds." He went on to explain that both he and Alcaraz work constantly to adjust to different surfaces, that there's no conspiracy, no favoritism, just adaptation and evolution. It was the perfect example of Sinner's composed personality. No drama, no retaliation, just quiet confidence. Meanwhile, Zverev's remarks seemed to reveal more about his mindset than about the ATP itself. He's had a tough year, emotionally and physically. Between deep tournament runs and ongoing off-court scrutiny, frustration has been building. And with players like Sinner and Alcaraz rapidly dominating, it's easy to see how tensions rise when narratives of favoritism start circulating. But the tennis community didn't hold back. Analysts pointed out that court speeds have naturally evolved over time, not because of favoritism, but to promote longer rallies and more entertaining matches. Even Novak Djokovic, in past interviews, has mentioned that modern surfaces play more uniformly, making adaptability the key skill on tour today. So, was Zverev wrong to call it out? Not necessarily. It's a fair observation. But suggesting that specific players are being favored, that's where things cross the line. And Sinner's composed yet honest reaction highlighted just how differently these two stars approach the game. Visual clip of Sinner training, smiling with his team. Sinner has built his rise on discipline and emotional control, traits that make him hard to rattle. Zverev, on the other hand, thrives on passion and intensity, sometimes leading to emotional outbursts. This clash of mentalities, calm precision versus raw emotion, is what makes their rivalry so fascinating. Visual flashback montage of their previous encounters, Sinner versus Zverev highlights, close scores, match points. They've faced each other multiple times in high-stakes matches. Each meeting adds a new layer, and now, with this controversy, things have just gotten personal. As fans await their next showdown, there's one thing everyone can agree on. The 2025 ATP season is shaping up to be explosive. And while Alcaraz skipped Shanghai due to an ankle injury, his name still hovers over every major conversation, because these three, Sinner, Alcaraz, and Zverev, are defining the future of men's tennis right now. Jannik Sinner's dumbfounded reaction may have lasted only a few seconds, but it spoke volumes. No counterattack, no defensiveness, just clarity and calm, the mark of a true champion. And as for Zverev, his comments might have lit the spark for another unforgettable rivalry moment, one that fans will be watching closely when these two next share a court. This is NetRush Report, where the real stories behind tennis rivalries unfold. Don't forget to hit subscribe, turn on notifications, and stay tuned for more explosive tennis drama from the ATP Tour.